go there. Chili's last night. It was fun. I ate the hugest hamburger I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Are you serious?
It was like as big as my head.
Oh, wow.
It's like as big as my head. And I ate the fries and I ate a piece of cheesecake, which was like as big as my head.
Are you serious?
So my stomach was like borderline 7 months pregnant. Maybe 8. Maybe. I'm not sure. So, yeah. That's what happened.
That's pretty amazing.
Tell me about this French cake.
Okay, well, this French cake of mine was supposed to have 4 layers. Ended up having 2.
Has slight complications, you see. So, it was supposed to be in this, I don't know what you call it. It's like a snack pan or something. It's like, these kind of pans, you go like that, and then you like undo it, and then the side comes up, and you can like take it out. I don't know what they're called. Whatever. It's supposed to be in that. So, my mom's like, oh yeah, here we are. And she like got them out for me, and I'm like, oh, never seen this before in my life. Anyway, so I put the batter in, and I put it in the oven, you know, like you usually do when you're making a cake. But, I'm like, okay, so now how do you undo the snappy thing? And she's like, you didn't even snap it, Allison. So I was like, oh, great. And so pretty much, I just have to like get it out some other way, you know, I just like, you know, tipped it over, whatever. And so it was like really thin, because usually when you snap it and you unsnap it, it's like thicker because the thing is smaller, whatever. And so yeah, it was like really small and thin, and like you can't, because you're supposed to make 2 of those, and then you like cut them in half so you put filling in the middle, but it didn't work because they were flat. Like the wall. Like the wall. Yeah, so it was on 2 layers, but it still tasted pretty good, I think.
I have that hat. I own that hat.
We're soulmates.
Why didn't we wear that on Twin Day? Aww.
I don't know. It would have gone with our blue and green, too.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do it next year.
That was my exasperated.
Exasperated. E-X-A-P-E-R-A-T-E-D. Exasperated. That's how you spell exasperated. Oh, let me tell you a little story about chemistry. Okay, so I get up this morning and I start to put my socks on. I'm like, dude, I thought I was going to wear flip-flops. I said that in my head. I'm like, dude, Allie, you're wearing flip-flops. So I put the socks back in, and I'm like, okay, put the flip-flops on. Go to school. I'm doing stuff, you know, I'm doing homework or whatever. And, you know, crap, I have lab today. Closed-up shoes required. Mr. Robbins says required. So I go over to chemistry class, and I'm like, dude, what am I going to do, you know? Yeah, flip-flops. What are flip-flops, by the way? Flip-flops, really. A little V. Yeah. They're a V. A V. I don't get it. Really don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get shoes, either.
Me neither.
I don't get feet or toes. Why do we need toes? Why did we need little
I don't get it. Like,
things on the end of our toes?
You
feet.
can just walk around on stubs.
Yeah, well, the toes can be webbed, like ducks. Ducks get along fine. Why don't we have those?
No.
Why do we have these weird-looking things?
I know, why?
And everybody's self-conscious of the toes when everybody has feet. Everybody has toes.
I know, seriously. And everyone, like, oh my gosh, I don't have a pedicure, I can't wear flip-flops. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You know what I hate? Hairy big toes, honestly.
Disgusting.
Anyway, chemistry.
So
what am I going to do? And this girl, like, everybody doesn't have closed-toed shoes. So this girl is just like, hey, I have some closed-toed shoes you can borrow. And I'm like, sick. So I walk over to her locker, and I have to take a tardy. And I have to take a tardy. And that's, like, my second tardy. Second. Or first. I'm not sure. One of the two. And so I have to take that.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm going to her locker, doing the combination, getting the shoes. And on the way back, you know, I see Sam and Austin Stevenson and, you know, kids from intermediate trauma. And I'm like, oh, you know, what are they doing? So I walked the long way, you know, being subtle, pretending that I need to go that way, even though there was a shorter way the other way. And I was like, oh, what are they doing, you know? Well, it turns out they weren't really doing anything exciting, so I left. Back to chemistry class. So we do this lab, stupidest lab I've ever seen. By the way, I'm afraid of chemistry. I'm deathly afraid of chemistry, because they have all these chemicals, and I'm deathly afraid of that. I'm deathly afraid of the I have a theory that they really don't let high school chemistry or biology teachers take the actual chemicals Because, I mean, a couple weeks ago, we had
Potassium.
chloride, which is the stuff that they inject people for the death penalty. I don't think they can legally have that at schools.
Seriously. It's a fake.
Yeah.
I seriously think so, too.
Excellent, because I told my mom that yesterday, and she's like, no, really.
Faked. Ache.
Ooh, fuck. Egg. Anyway. I was like, Mom, no way. And she's like, oh, yeah, they do. Mom, really? What if some kid, heroin addict kid, was like, let me go get some potassium chloride. It'll probably feel good, you know? And injects himself, and boom, he's dead. You just can't have that. And, oh, there were, like, radioactive stuff in the school. Radioactive. You know what that means? Radioactive. It's horrendous. Horrendous. Fun, so I'm going to look it up on YouTube.
YouTube.
What a great invention, you know? Who invented that?
Seriously, I don't know. But
Mr. YouTube?
I think his name was...
Mr. YouTube, eh?
No.
YouTube?
No. I think his
Tube
name
you?
was Tony.
Tony YouTube?
Yeah.
Huh. Have people ever thought about the word thesaurus? It's really hard to say.
Okay.
Oh, it's not thesaurus, it's thesaurus. It's thesaurus. Dear Lord.
Oh yeah.